Hi Leo, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective January reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements where you're likely to find a message. You will find all of the other placements in the playlists, so feel free to check those out whenever you are ready. Now let's get straight into this. So Spirit, can we get some cards please for Leo for January? Oh, lovely. So your overall energy, we have the King of Summer. So you could very well be in your feelings at the beginning of January. Very much, so we've got a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. So very much suggesting that you're very much in touch with your feelings throughout January. You're being very passionate. You're being devoted as well. You're very much giving it a lot of love and a lot of potentially a lot of romance out. Now, you don't necessarily need to be a king. You can also be a queen, or feminine king, as I should say. Gender is fluid within tarot, so take it as it resonates, whichever one fits for you. So yeah, having a lot of emotions, controlling your emotions well as well throughout the month of January. Now, at the start of the month, we have the Moon card. So powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Now, the Moon card tells me that at the beginning of the month, you may feel like you're in the dark on a certain situation. You could have a lot of fears, a lot of worries about something that's going on, and you're not really leaning into your intuition. It is suggesting that you will have, a lot of intuition ticking over at you, and it is very much suggesting that you need to be leaning into your intuition to help you through this dark time. Now, it could just be that the spirit doesn't want me to know what's going on for you at the start of January, but let's get you some clarifiers and we'll find out. If we get another Moon card, it's simply telling me that the beginning of the month is a big fat secret, so let's find out for you. Spirit, please clarify the Moon. Can we get one more to clarify the Moon, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so we have an Eight of Swords. So you're doing something, you're doing a lot of overthinking. Maybe you feel stuck in a particular situation and you don't see a way forward from it. Now, we've also got the Chariot in the reverse, so that's very much backing up that you are feeling very stuck. The Chariot is no movement. You don't know a way forward. It is very much suggesting to me that you could even be having a lot of arguments, your heart versus your head here as well. Head is very much what is keeping you stuck in a particular place, in a particular situation. You are not really moving anywhere. Now, the Chariot as well can very much be a card of forward movement or moving itself. And it could just be that you feel like you're stuck in one place and you can't actually move at the beginning of January, as in physical moves. So maybe you want to move home and it's suggesting that here you won't be doing any moving at this point in time. Now, we do have a Ten of Pentacles. So maybe you were overthinking or doing a lot of thinking of how to move towards a Ten of Pentacles. This is very much stability, home life, having, how do I put it? It's like having that happy home, having that good stability, going through your traditions, having a legacy, having family, kind of everything that you could possibly desire. Now, it could be very much you thinking about this. It could very well be that you're rethinking what this is and what this could mean to you. But it does suggest to me that it looks as though you're trying to reach this and you don't know how to. It looks as though you feel like you're either scared that you're never going to get this with that moon, because like I say, it's highlighting fears, or you just don't know what way to get this, what's the right path. You are just feeling very stuck with that. Now, your challenge, we have an Eight of Spring. So stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or change. Now, the Eight of Spring is forward movement. So your challenge is actually moving. It can also be communication as well, successful forward communication that is direct and very much, it can be a very passionate communication. So whether you or somebody else needs to communicate and, you know, have that passionate forward communication, it could very well be that that is what the challenge is. It could just be simply aligning yourself to move forward, could be what the challenge is. Let's get some clarification of that. What does it say to spring, please, Spirit? So it's a new start of something. So somebody wants to jump forward and start something new. We also have a page of cups, but that's in the reverse. So part of this communication could be that somebody doesn't necessarily trust their feelings. The page of cups in the reverse is somebody that their feelings are very immature. They might not be able to express them very well. And it's like they don't necessarily trust themselves. And then we also have a 10 of Wands. So there's a big burden here that needs releasing in order to have a new start. Maybe there's some communication that needs to happen and somebody doesn't necessarily trust the message that is coming through. And it could be a really big burden that trust isn't really there. But this is suggesting that that burden is ready to be released. So the 10 of Wands is very much, you've been carrying that burden. You might even find that if it's you that's holding that burden, then you might even find that you've got quite stiff shoulders. It could very well be that your person's been carrying around a big burden as well, if it is with to do with a person. Now, it could be something completely different, and it could be something to do with work. Maybe you are looking at a new job, something that is going to keep you stable, give you that abundance, but you don't know how to move into a new job. But what you need to do is communicate, get yourself out there, but you don't necessarily trust the options that are coming up, and it's giving you a bit of a burden. And potentially you're being overloaded, but you want that new start. Now, the Page of Chalices can also be about creativity. Potentially you could be feeling a lack of inspiration as well here, and that could be why it's a big burden. Maybe you're trying to do something new, maybe you're trying like a self-employed route, but you're lacking some sort of inspiration and creativity, and that's giving you a bit of a burden and you just don't know how to move forward from it. Now, if you manage to get through this challenge and you manage to communicate properly and release this burden to start new, we do have a 2 of Winter and we have a Lovers as the outcome. So we've got indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So very much like I was saying over here at the start, you've got a decision to make, but it's keeping you stuck. Having that decision between your heart and your head, you're having that argument kind of thing within yourself. And it's very much you need to work out what is best for you and finally make that decision. And at the end, from what I can see, once you've had this communication or this forward movement of something, this is going to happen. You're going to be able to finally make this decision. You're going to be able to work out what it is that you do want. And from what I can see, it's some sort of choice. So we do have the Lovers, so true love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart to return to good health. So the Lovers is very much, it could be a choice between lovers, obviously. It could very much be you getting yourself into a good partnership, something that you can see being long lasting, potentially some sort of soul connection. It could simply be you making a choice out of something. So if this is to do with work, it could be you making a choice to move into a new job. All right, let's get some clarification. Whatever it is, whether it's a romance or whether it is a job, it's going to be something that's beneficial for you, and you're going to find that it improves your health. It's going to improve your mood. It's something that is going to be, you're divinely guided towards it. Now let's get some clarification on those. Oh, so we've got a Queen of Pentacles here. We've got a Four of Wands in the reverse, and we've got a Hermit. So there's a lot of earth energy. So the moon here, we had Aquarius. Chariot, we've got pretty sure it's Cancer. For some reason, I'm sitting there thinking Cancer or Scorpio. It's not Scorpio because that's the death card, so Cancer energy. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the Page of Cups. The Lovers is Gemini. We then have Gemini, no, it's not Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and we've got Virgo. And we've got more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here as well. So you've got a lot of water energy, and we've got a good chunk of earth energy here too. So the Queen of Pentacles, now this could be somebody that you're making a decision about. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody very nurturing, very giving, very loyal. She is very much into homemaking. She loves her home a lot as well. She's usually some sort of mother figure. She tends to take care of people, and she gives out help and advice, and she gives it out all the time. She's very free with giving that sort of thing out. Very much, like I say, she's very earthy. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, like I say. And so this could be very much somebody that you're making a decision about. It could simply be that you're feeling very stable, very abundant, and maybe you're nurturing things within yourself. Maybe this decision that you're making, this choice that you're taking, it's going to be something that you find extremely stabilizing and nurturing. Now we do have a Four of Wands in the reverse, so potentially there's been a falling out of some sort. Maybe that's part of what this choice is, and it could have something to do with something that you were feeling at one point was very happy and stable. And this is showing me potential instability. It's showing very much something that's it's not being celebrated anymore. So if you were in a long-term relationship, this is suggesting that there's some sort of falling out, that you're no longer together. It could simply be that if you were in a job, you don't find that job satisfying anymore. It doesn't make you happy. It's not worth your time, your energy, and it's not stable anymore. So it could be one or the other. And then we have the Virgo card, so the Hermit. So very much suggesting that you need to dig deep and think about things within yourself, potentially taking some time to yourself to decide what it is that you actually want. Yeah, and making a decision based on what is best for you. Now, this can also suggest that you're going to be doing a little bit of soul healing. So potentially there's some things from your past that you need to deal with and heal. And that can obviously help you going forward with making this decision. All right, let's get you a Spirit of the Animal Oracle to see if there's any more messages that Spirit's got for you for January. So we've got Elephant, Greatness. So love is your strength, leadership is your path, your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So you'll get the success that you want. You will very much be able to overcome whatever obstacles these are. They are coming towards you, but you'll be able to get through them. And it's very much suggesting that, you've got a path to being a leader. So make sure that you are leading by example and also taking control of your life on whatever it is that you do want. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Leo. Good luck on January 2025. If you did like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. All subscriptions I'm greatly, very thankful for, and it's been absolutely amazing. So thank you very much for joining me, and good luck.